Greetings, everyone. Here we are with another delightful video, and I probably should pick up the pace on these. I've been slacking, but I've also been busy with coming up with various things and working on various other projects. So there's that. So this happens to be the starter set for Avatar Legends, the role-playing game from Magpie Games. This is part of the expanded setting materials. It ranges from 3 to 6 players. Time is 2 to 4 hours. Age is 7+. What is included in the box is a 32-page booklet of condensed rules, 40-page introductory adventure booklet for featuring the Pirates of the Crimson Sail set in the era of the Avatar Aang, and the Burning Fuse set in the era of Avatar Korra. 10 engraved dice featuring Tuli and La, 21 combat action cards, 10 illustrated pre-generated character sheets, 6 rules reference sheets, a large full-color map of the 4 nations, a unique code to unlock a full digital version of the Avatar Legends RPG set, on some website, I don't know what website that is, but my best guess it's Demiplane. It's still wrapped up, so this is a fresh unboxing. So what I go ahead and do is take my terrifying knife and then slice very carefully. It has a very simple red color choice as a primary color for it. You have Zuko as well as various other characters, new and old on the box of the surface. It, interestingly enough, does have Avatar Nexus on there, which is the branding for the Demiplane Nexus service. The top of the box is fairly well fitted on. It is untreated inside of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up here. As we see, we have just standard dice, but on the 6 face, it has the yin yang fish symbol, and this is a D6 system. It's most likely a dice pool system. Yes, it is a dice pool system. I just remembered because I already covered the core rulebook. But you have a total of 10 dice right there. We have some combat cards. I've actually showed off the deck, the official deck of combat cards on this channel earlier. You can go ahead and check it out. But this is a very nice little pouch that has a sticky back that folds up, so you can take the cards right out and you can use them. The deck is much thicker and more complete than this. I think this is just basic stuff that's most common for your character. It's neat to have cards included in the game. However, making it a forced requirement for players to have the cards is a no-no. And having custom dice is not that great, in particular if you have one face a different number or a different system of symbols. It's worse if it's 2 faces, and each face after that makes them harder. The map is a very simple artistic representation of the 4 nations with simple topography features. However, it's not super accurate. There's nothing at all on the backside. We have the core rules right here, which is a fairly thick book in itself. We have the adventure booklet, right on the there. So there you go. And then we have the pre-made characters, which happen to be inside of their own little sleeve. This is actually nice. The sleeve has a stick-on backing, so it's nice and easy to peel up and play. I'm thinking that this is actually a pretty good set from right off the bat for anyone who wants to start playing the system, because you have a nice variety of characters here. You have a firebender, an earthbender, one waterbender, two waterbenders, another firebender, a non-bender, an air, another non-bender, earthbender, airbender. Yeah, you got at least two benders of each element, plus a few non-benders. That's nice. So I guess this would be a very good option if we ever get around to playing Avatar. I probably will just do a pre-made character and go with that. And then we have, oh my goodness, another set of page. This is probably the rules tip pages for and that is, can't show that. But then there's this booklet, right, this pile of tips pages. Are they all the same? Yes, they're all the same. You got like 10 of these. You have a basic moves sheet section that goes over the basic moves for your for all characters. So you can pause this easily and read through those. And there's, had to confirm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Actually 6. There is a, I'm going to take my finger and put it over the code, but there's the sheet explaining demi-plane and the special code that's included under my finger for it. And then an advertisement for more stuff for it. I actually have the core rulebook and the cards. I've actually covered both of those on this channel already. And I also have the adventure guide as well. Or is that Republic City? I can't remember. Oh, it's the Republic City. I have the Republic City book. I should get the adventure guide, but of course I probably can gift that to Matt if he wants to run it, or ask if he has the copy of it. He is a big fan of Avatar Legends, and I much rather gift him all that stuff so he can actually run it if he ever feels like it, and go from there. But of course I don't want to force him to run it, because some people are really cautious about things, and I don't want to force them. Because I am technically supposed to run on a Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure for the group, for the main group, but I had to make a point of having the time to get everyone together, to get at least 4 players together to run that. So we got the core rulebook, or the condensed rulebook, which covers over the 4 nations and the essential information that you need to play the game and operate the characters. The concepts of fatigue and dice and so forth, and moves and basic moves, and how to intimidate your opponents, and balance moves and so forth. I never really got around to playing very many dice pool games. They do fascinate me quite a bit, but at the same time, there is an inherent nature about dice pool games where if you get too many dice too quickly, from what I understand, in your leveling or your building of your character up, you can actually easily make it a situation where you win way too easily, too frequently. And it marginalizes victories. The back cover is actually pretty thick. It's 35 pages. There are some tips in the very back for game masters on how to run the adventures. And then you have as I said, the adventure book. The adventure book is pretty thick. It actually has pretty nice artwork overall. I do believe the artwork is directly from the TV shows, with the exception of original new characters being added in. In the very back of this adventure book, there's actually appendix for techniques, like attacking weaknesses, attend to command, better, faster, stronger. That's pretty neat. Breath of fire, cannonball, charge, engulf, chart the course, and so forth. You actually have some of the characters from the TV show. At least one back here. I think that's actually a pretty neat detail to throw in, is every so often have a character from the TV shows from a different era or a different period in the era in these books, because it might be very fascinating for super fans to see what a build from like early Zuko would be versus a later Zuko, Fire Lord Zuko, and so forth, or post Fire Lord Zuko. I do say, yet again, this is a really nice starter set. By the way, the books have very thick pages and a texture to them that makes them very easy to handle and grip, so they don't slide in your hands very easily. It's nice that they come with dice. It comes with action cards. That's really nice. Is for players. There's tip sheets on basic moves and abilities for characters, and you have very nice character folios overall. I think I didn't even show those off really. You got. I just kind of paged through them, but I'm gonna grab one out, probably my favorite one, which is a single sheet, flips front and back. So you get Zai, the Adamant, and basic information about the character and so forth. And then back on the back is you have their scale. This is a rather neat feature of the system where you're basically trying to balance your character's two main aspects in opposition to each other, such as restraint and results for Zai. You got up here special detail like creativity, focus, harmony, and passion. Their fatigue scale, various conditions, and their techniques right over here. And a little bit more information on the character. And this is specifically a character for the Aang era. So, that's it. Then you got another character. Single side sheet, very easy. The only thing I could say that this starter set really needs to have in it to make it even way better is a Game Master screen. And a Game Master screen would be very useful for quick rules references for the Game Master to figure out what they need the most in that moment. just in case someone wants to break down a door or something like that, or has a bunch of mechanic tips about various things. That would be exceedingly helpful. But overall, it's hard to say what could be added on to this. Game Master screen is a good universal for a starter set. It doesn't even have to be one of the nice big thick cardboard ones. It just has to be a decent one. This game probably has more of a theater of the mind vibe. I don't know about how dice pool games feel tactics wise, but maybe a few art pieces in there for different settings or different places in the adventures would be nice. But other than that, I would say the Game Master screen, a simple sheet, hard cardboard stock cardboard but construction paper one would do, as well as some artwork for the various scenes in which your players are going to be getting into. But anyways, overall, it does feel like it's a 4-star or 4.25 star product. It could easily become a 4.5 or 4.75 if they had the Game Master screen, a basic one, included, as well as some battle mats or something like that, or tokens for characters from the adventures in there. That would definitely crank it all the way up to 4.75 stars. But other than that, it's a pretty good starter set. It's way better than anything Wizards of the Coast puts out in the past, I'll say 15 years. So there you go. I hope you have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful weekend, magnificent month. And if you enjoy this video, please go check out other videos for this game system or other systems, as well as consider subscribing and sharing it. So have a delightful day, a nice night, a wonderful weekend, a magnificent month yet again. Ciao.